This is a stock 2020 Taotao Pony50, and this is a heavily modified built Taotao Pony50. How much faster is it? So what I mean by bone stock is simply, this bike is exactly how it is when it left the factory out of the box. It has a 50cc displacement motor, an 18mm carburetor, no gears, no transmission work. It does 35 out the box. Not even any cosmetic stuff is done. No cosmetic, no performance stuff. It is what it is, fresh out the factory. This is a brand new unit. So what I mean by a built bike, a heavily modified built bike, this is a 2020 Taotao Pony50 as well. They're both the same year, make, model, everything. But this one has an 80cc big bore kit, a bigger carburetor, bigger fuel jets, intake work, exhaust work. The transmission's fully built, bigger, stronger, and it's geared. So little to nothing can be done past this point where this bike is at to make it any faster. I'm filming like this because the wind is so vicious today. I'm sorry. All I was saying was this is a built bike. It is as fast as it's gonna be. You can't really do anything to make it faster. That's what I mean by built. Stock, built, how much faster is it? So we're in the sticks. We're out here in the country road because we're gonna compare. It is so cool to finally have a comparison for a completely stock bike to a built bike to see the numbers. Today we're gonna use GPS verified app on my phone to get the exact speed, because these speedometers are off. You know, a lot of people don't know that, but it says you're doing 40 and you're doing 30, you know? So we're gonna use GPS verified apps to go through 4 different things. So the 4 comparisons that I'm talking about today is a 0 to 20 pull, a 20 to 40 pull, top speed, and then a straight up head-to-head 8th mile drag race. 660 feet of difference between the 2 bikes. This is where you start at, and this is what you can expect. Let's do this shit, man. Well, here we go. We're on the stock bike first, and we're gonna do a 0 to 20 mile an hour pull. I'm gonna have my GPS verify the speed as I'm riding with the stopwatch to see exactly what we got. Let's do it. So stock bike from 0 to 20 took just around 12 seconds to do. Pretty good. But all right, let's hit a 0 to 20 on the built bike and see if there's a difference. Now we're out here on the built bike, 0 to 20 pull. My guess is like 10 seconds, but you don't know until you do it, right? Let's get it. So the built bike just hit a 0 to 20 in 6.3 seconds. Pretty damn good. I didn't expect that at all, but all right, so half the time. Stock bike 20 to 40 time. I hit the timer right at 20, ended it right when it topped out. 34 seconds. So 34 seconds, and it didn't quite hit 40. You'll see the top speed afterwards, but so the mid-range power, it takes a minute, but that bottom end is pretty good. But 34 seconds from 20 to 40. All right, 20 to 40 pull on the built bike. Let's do this. All right, built bike, 20 to 40. 20 seconds, 20.8, not bad at all. Back on the stock bike, and we're doing a full throttle, full speed run with the GPS number to get the exact decimal point. Let's see what she's got. All right, built bike top speed run. Let's see what she's really got. Mailbox is the starting line, 660 feet. Here we go. Bam, 660. All right, let's do this. That was cold, freezing. It's still not warm in Michigan, but we did it. Pedro loaned us this bike here. Thank you for the contribution. You know, I waited for this. We all waited for this. So here are the numbers. The stock bike, 0 to 20 pull, was 12 seconds. Honestly, not that bad. The built bike from 0 to 20 was 6 seconds. So half the time, cut immediately. Now back to the stock bike for the 20 to 40 pull, 34 seconds. But the built bike 20 to 40 was 20. So not exactly half, but a decent chunk taken off, because the built bike has great mid-range power, but apparently it has good, you know, bottom end power too, and I didn't expect that. That's pretty cool. Now the top speed. So this bike is actually a pretty dang good bike here. It topped out at 38 miles per hour. You know, usually these bikes start out like 32, 35, you know, on a good one. So that's damn good. But the built bike top speed, this close to 50, man, I swear, I'm always off by 1 mile an hour, 49. So 38 and 49. So overall, if you look at it for just a comparison, it's basically cut in half. Cut in half all the way around. So out of all this money that I put into this bike, all this time, the love, the passion, which I don't regret because it's just fun doing it. And Pedro here is gonna end up tinkering with his bike a lot. You know, this thing is just the canvas to start, you know? But after, what I'm saying is after all that money, is it worth it? Yes, hands down. I don't regret any of this. 900 bucks overall to build a bike and cut everything in half, that's pretty damn good. So I love it. I absolutely love it. This bike is built. I'm happy where it's at, but I'm happy I can get the numbers on camera. Finally, I've been waiting so long to do this, but here they are. And it does make a difference. It doubles everything. So that's pretty cool, man. If you're interested in doing so, you know I make videos about this. And if you haven't seen this channel, I have a ton of videos on how to install a camshaft, the differences in the big bore kit, exhaust, intake, everything on these GY6 bikes. They're easy to work on. They're cheap too. That's the benefit of it. But if you're curious, check it out. You definitely should. I'll be around. These bikes will be around. Till next time.